Cheryl? Is that Cheryl? Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop! What is this? What's going on here? What's that? Huh, radio. What's going on with that radio? This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Wow. I'm stupid. The fuck was that? Harold? 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 I fucked up. Nice. What's up, Death? Thanks for the good luck. Pretty much just chilling today. Hope you're doing good. Nice dodges. Dodgies. This run is actually going like pretty good. This is on PB pace, weirdly. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. I'm doing a trilogy run because I might take a break from Silent Hill. I don't know what to do next, maybe Dead Space remake, but not sure. Not sure. I'm kind of in SpongeBob Cosmic Shake wait mode, if I'm being totally honest. It's the only game that I'm excited for, really. Dead Space remake looks good. Actually looks really good. It looks like an actual good remake, which is hard to come by these days, but I've still played the game already. I used to fail tests and exams in school because I stood up too late playing Dead Space the night before. Actually, like good times from my childhood. Those teeny years. So I don't know, I may or may not play it. It's 70 bucks probably, so that's kind of, is that really worth it? I'd rather save money for Cosmic Shake. Then again, it would be fun to take part in Dead Space glitch hunting. That's always fun, so I don't know. Sup, Kalita? Healthy, fresh shaved. Feels good. See, I never really like having a beard. It's just itchy and annoying. Whenever you see me with a beard, it's not because I chose to, it's because I'm too lazy to shave. Thank you. Hope you have a great day as well. This is pretty much Dead Space Remake. Waiting room. Because you know that, like, the moment Dead Space Remake releases, that's where all the eyes are gonna be on. Hey, you call it Quadrilogy. And 5 games, I think, is Pentology. What's up, Freeman? If you play every game in the series, it's called Anthology. Which, all of these sound like made-up names. Whoops. Good one. Sexiology. I don't know, I guess. I guess 7 games is heptology or something. Octology, novology. They're all made up names, man. I think so. This fight is actually... This isn't half bad. This is not... If I get Romper first try, this actually might even PB. Spooky. This is an original disc, by the way. I got my original Japanese copy 2 days ago. Does it feel different? A little bit. The loads are a little faster.
What's this?
It's just nice to know that you have the original thing in it. It's my first ever import game. Felt good, man. It was in perfect condition. Japanese people just so... They look out for their games, man, and their consoles. It was like brand new. Mostly well on DuckStation. This game is supposed to work really well on DuckStation. It's the best emulator for it. You could do BizHawk, but BizHawk is kind of stupid. Uh-oh. What's up, Lilith?
Was I dreaming?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come SpongeBob Cosmic Shake. Guys, I believe I might actually just sink my teeth into Bikini Bottom. Not gonna lie. Soundhole lately, which is why I'm doing this trilogy run, Soundhole lately has been a little bit boring for me. I can't stick to a game or to a franchise forever. I don't know if I'll be doing Soundhole runs tomorrow. Or just take a couple days off and then play Cosmic Shake. Or play Dead Space Remake, I have really no idea. I kind of maxed out what I wanted to achieve in these games. Not really maxed out, but it's so tiring after a while, especially Silent Hill 2, but that's the one where I'm closest to world record, that's no surprise. But Silent Hill 3, like, I can save maybe a minute here and there, but... Yeah, I've heard Remake is amazing. Yeah, I've seen also, like, gameplay for it, and like, it looks like they did everything right, man. It really does. And I literally haven't touched Dead Space 1 in, well, since 2008 or 9, whenever it came out. But I'm not sure if I really want to spend, what, 60 or 70 bucks for it? I'd rather just... I'm more excited for SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, so I don't know which one to get. I want to get more into 3D platformers. But really, like, actually, I have no idea what to do next. Oh, SpongeBob looks really fun, man. Oh, of course, first try. Dude, I'm actually on PB pace. This is nuts. I played the fuck out of Battle for Bikini Bottom and the movie game. Those were like my top 4, top 5 games as a kid. You can subscribe to EA Play Pro and get to play it without paying full price. I might actually do that myself. Oh, it is on EA Play Pro? How much is that? How much is that? I was looking up if it's gonna come to Game Pass, but $15? Huh, that's a great idea. Thanks, Starleaf. What's up, Darkest Sun? That's a good idea. Not really happy about giving EA money in any way, but that sounds like a good deal. Resident Evil Survivor, no gun control, so I'm in shit. Those can't be that expensive, right? They may be like 25 bucks, depending on where you get them. Fuck you. Emulation? Yeah. Oh, come on. Rude. The thing is, for like an EA subscription, there's not really that many great games on there. Like, Game Pass has so much more value. Although, right now, not really that much. Like, the library of Game Pass was really great a couple months ago, like a half a year ago. That was fantastic. And now, like, there's all these full series or a couple of games of a series of a franchise that not really interest me. At all. You do get more value of getting, like, the ultimate subscription so you can play backwards compatible games. Because that selection is better than the actual PC games. The only upcoming games from EA I care about are Dead Space and Jedi Survivor. It's only Dead Space for me, and I'm not even sure. Do I need to heal myself? Nah, wow, green health? Not trying to die during a Trilogy speedrun. Feels bad. Yeah, okay. Alright. $90 for PS5 games. Guys, we're getting robbed. This next gen bullshit is bullshit. Especially Sony is fucking up hardcore. They have 3 games, and their subscription service is a fucking joke. And their backwards compatibility is non-existent. It's literally not. Buy a PS2 game on their Premium Plus thing. Play one of those, it's 50 FPS. Or 25 because they're putting up PAL versions of the games. Oh, you want PS3 games? Well, you can stream it. If you have bad connection, I guess you're gonna have 2 seconds of input delay. But it's on there, right? What's worse, EA or Asper? I don't even know what Asper is, but I'm saying EA. Asper can't be as bad as EA. There's just no way. Am I right now going in the right direction? I think I am. There simply are no bigger scumbags than EA. They're trashing other games because their games don't do well. It's fucking... I mean, it doesn't get worse than that. They're a bunch of sleazy dirtbags. They are hated for a good reason. They're the fucking worst. They are the worst. Ubisoft comes right next place. You could ask me 1,000 times what's worse, EA or whatever you're gonna say. It's always EA. It's just amazing, the arrogance and cash grab. It's truly impressive. I mean, Activision Blizzard, you can put those in the mix. They're probably the same. Yeah, there you go. I would say Activision and EA are like the same level. Maybe Activision being a little more sleazy and cunty. I'm not sure. EA is just dumb. They're fucking stupid. Activision is like a calculated evil. Oh, I see, Lilith. I see. Disney fired them, still better than EA. Sounds like it. That's a really good sewer. I mean, I got hit twice, but who isn't? Going to the motel. We are going to the boat. Boat. The motel is for UFO runs. I need better lighting, man. I'm looking like one of those horror moments where someone puts a flashlight under their chin and tells a campfire story. I kinda like it. It's all in Harold's head, maybe. Maybe we're all in his head. What if we're just the imagination of Harold Mason? That's truly terrifying. What if he actually plays me right now? He's speedrunning me. That's what it feels like sometimes, anyway. Nice slow walk there, buddy. Really good. Appreciate it. Markenpool. This door is straight out of hell. Straight out of Satan's ass. Those stairs were pretty nice too. I usually kind of fuck them up. This couldn't have been worse. He was standing like sideways, lengthwise. Blocked the entirety of the exit. Air Screamer didn't spawn. Nice. Red health, lol. Here. Here. What you laughing at? Ain't no laughing matter. Getting this Rabby tattoo version tattooed. I think this is from Silent Hill 3. Well, he always looks the same. He looks the same in 3 and 4. Good one. I'm not sure, but I might actually still be on... With the fork? You're gonna put one of my emotes on your body? I don't know, man. Seems like a bad idea. That was fucking shit. Well, are you pretty much covered? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Just move. Move. That was almost pretty good. Almost really, really good. But it was dog shit in the end. Do 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 do. They don't make them like that anymore. Nice. Not supposed to go to the second floor. Okay, now it's not a PB. Oi, oi, oi. That's a 3130. This room couldn't have been cleaner. I have an appointment today. You have to go to a kid's school play. I deserve this. Slow walk for no reason. I love you, Harry. Alright. Nice. I didn't expect it to go well. Nice. At least one of them. Oh. Why can't I pause the timer? That's a 31:30,
Cheryl.
I think.
Thank you, Daddy.
I'll be right back.
Goodbye.
Cheryl? Can't be. Can't leave like this. This can't be happening. Cheryl? Cheryl!
Harry. Go.
Da-da-dum. Da-dum. 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 Da-da-da-dum. Harold sucks. He's a dickhead. Cameron Diaz. Angelina Jolie. Tilda Swinton. The one and only. Tom Cruise, everybody. 31:30. Let's go. Told ya. Alright, next game. Told ya. Knew it. I knows it. I fucking knew it, man. Okay. Silent Hill James now. Da-da-da. Oh, Jesus. Forgot to change the name of the game. There's 2 Silent Hill 2s now on Steam. Whoops. Angela skip. Why there's game saved in the corner, it refills your stamina when you constantly save the game, and it also allows you to do this. This is text storage. With text on screen, you can skip events, like the first encounter, where you can't run past a bloodstain on the ground, you have to follow it. But if you keep this on screen, you can just run past it. It allows also for an out of bounds in Lakeview Hotel at the end of the game, because you can run through loading zones, but you have to constantly keep mashing game saved. But that's only for outside. For inside, there is no fast run, and therefore there is no stamina depletion. Although game saved does help with bonking. Like, you know how he slows down when you hit a wall? That's preventable by saving the game. But it's mostly used outside. I wonder how often I press the game saved button throughout a run. It's probably like 3,000 times or something. Whoa, shit. Oh, that stupid corner. Because I felt I had to. I had to. That's Danny. Hello? Will you please do the thing? My controls don't work anymore? What the fuck is this? That's the first time that's ever happened. What is this? I can't even press anything. What's your problem? What? What's your problem? What is going on now? That first time it ever happened. Fuck you. Random ass shit game. The fuck was that? Yeah, I need a break from those games. There's too much fuckery going on, man. There's too much fuckery. Yeah, stop working. God, these games can be annoying, man. Good clock. It's the first time that ever happened. My controls just were... they're gone. Didn't know that was possible. Been running this game for months. For like a half a year. Unbelievable. I guess I'm lucky that that happened during a marathon. That was good. Not perfect, but is Dead Space Remake built with the Frostbite engine again? I actually don't know. Frostbite? Okay. So maybe there's gonna be similar out of bounds and tricks like in the original. Good morning, Feeder House. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing?
Mary?
Nope. It's Christina Aguilera from the Kids' Choice Awards. Obviously, duh, James.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back.
Came
Okay.
to speedrun, Mary. I mean, Maria.
Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Christina Aguilera.
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But...
I remember.
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye.
Wait!
Bye, have a good time.
Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
Just give me Silent Hill 2 Remake already, goddammit. I want to play that shit game. Fucking give me a date. Give us a date for Silent Hill 2 Remake, Nintendo. Come on. Yeah, you just walk wherever you want, James. It doesn't matter. You do what you want. Silent 2 Remake by EA, bruh. Loot boxes, miniature pyramid head statues as a collectible. Online play with 400 ping. Fucking shit. Can't forget the battle pass, yeah. Included Maria costume. Play as Heather. Play as Solid Snake. Single skin costing 20 bucks. You wish. It's more like 35. For a string of code. The Silent Hill 2 Omega Bundle. You get Silent Hill 2, but you have to pay for the DLC for the Maria DLC. And you also get the first half of the Silent Hill 2 remake release date. $35. Look at World of Warcraft costumes sometimes. Did I forget something? Oh wow, I really didn't use the key. Interesting. Pre-order for Frey Maria DLC. Yeah, I can see them doing that. For sure. But not Konami. Like, that would be fucking insane. It would be... I'm like 90% sure that they're gonna put the DLC in the remake. I'm not even 100% sure. Born from a Wish. $10 for a 10-minute game. More endings for $5. Hope they keep UFO and dog ending in the remake. I hope so, man. I feel like they will. Because they keep saying they're not, you know, trying to deviate at all from the original experience, so... Pretty much all they're concentrating on is combat, design, atmosphere, but... I mean, they have to. They know. I mean, they must know the backlash they would get from not putting those endings in. They have to know. Also, I mean, you want to show off the new graphics of the dog, right? So... You know what would be amazing? If for UFO ending, they just keep the same cartoon... 90s cartoon style for the ending. The silly fucking alien UFO things. Exactly. 480p, non-upscaled. Just put that in there. That would be amazing. And that would cost them nothing. Just copy-paste it. It's the only way to go. You can't remake that. Just copy-paste it. That will be the only good choice. Yeah, right? We're not asking for much. It's easy to please us. Just give us the same with updated shit. Oh yeah. I got confused for a second there. They make the requirement the same as 3 UFO ending. I guess it's gonna be exactly the same. But the thing is, UFO ending for Silent Hill 2 is pretty boring to get. Maybe they make it more exciting to get or harder to get or something. The James Beam, yeah. I mean, they better give us the same thing. Hold on, did I just fuck something up? Oh yeah, I did. I went downstairs, I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to open the door with the rings. Where's the elevator? That's the first playthrough, guys. Am I in the 2nd floor right now? I'm all confused. I'm all confused. Fuck, where am I? Through the double door? Where's the double door? I literally, when I'm not speedrunning this, I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Jesus. Trying to juggle games is a bitch. It is, especially Silent Hill games or like survival horror games. Especially when you're juggling Silent Hill 2 and 3. Because you got Hospital, the same level. You'll be all kinds of confused.
Open up!
No! Christina Aguilera. She died. Wonder if Punchy would make Silent Hill 1, 2, 3 UFO ending a category for multiple Silent Hill games. Yeah, but, I mean, you can just do it. You know, we don't need competition in that. There's already the Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4 category for, like, a category extension. There's a leaderboard for it. At some point, like, you can just do those kinds of challenges. I mean, we have so many categories across the 4 games. Especially across the 3 games. The real question is, will the Dead Space 1 remake cutscenes, will they be skippable? Because in Dead Space 1, they're not skippable. So I'm guessing they're not gonna be skippable. They're not long. You know, that Dead Space is one of the only games where I'm okay with unskippable cutscenes because they're very short. Dead Space 2, on the other hand, there's some long cutscenes in that game. But when you talk about Dead Space 3, that's literally watching a movie. A bad one. The speedrun for Dead Space 1 is already fun, even with the unskippable cutscenes, but it would be more fun if they were skippable. But I don't see them doing that. It's like a one continuous experience, right? The cutscenes happen while the gameplay is happening, so I don't see them making them skippable. I just hope there's not more of them. That's the other thing. Pick it up. Unlock in 6 hours? Well, I'm at work in 6 hours. Which sucks dick. Fuck. I mean, what I really want, more than Dead Space Remake, or at least the same amount, is SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, which releases in 5 days. I'm not really sure if I want to put $100 down for 2 games. I might. I do really want to play Remake. And I want to stream it and speedrun it. But I'm not entirely sure just yet. It's gonna be a spontaneous endeavor. SpongeBob speedruns. I mean, if I'm being honest, if I could do everything over again, and if I could like jump back in time, like when speedrun.com started, you know what I mean? I would have started doing... I would have probably still be doing like 3D platformer speedruns. Either that or Dark Souls speedruns, because Dark Souls was my first ever speed game. Before there was even speedrun.com. Back in 2011. If the Cosmic Shake speedrun turns out to be fun, which, I mean, they were literally, while the game was in development, letting speedrunners test the game, or like, parts of the game, and speaking to speedrunners. Most importantly to Shift, which is the world record holder of Battle for Bikini Bottom. And they were asking those people for feedback, so... I'm assuming it's gonna be a really, really, really good speedrun. I mean, doing Cosmic Shake speedruns wouldn't fit the theme of this channel, because this is supposed to be a horror channel, and that's where my viewers that I have come from, so that will be probably like counterproductive, but then also again, I should just do whatever is fun to me, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, for all I know, I could be just all of a sudden doing a 180 and just speedrunning 3D platformers all of a sudden. I just want to be part of a new game from the start that I really enjoy. I did it in Elden Ring. Helped find some shit, and it was really, really fun to do the glitch hunting and stuff, do the zips and all that. I still fondly remember it. You don't come for horror? Alright. What's up, Randy? Hey man, this channel could turn into like Dead Space Remake and SpongeBob Cosmic Shake speedruns, averaging 12 viewers for the first 2 months. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm literally just super chilling right now. But I'm also doing the Trilogy speedrun right now because I kind of want to take a break from Silent Hill for a while. Check out Dead Space Remake, other horror games, and of course Cosmic Shake, so... Routing out a game from the start is fun. Tried that with RE Village and burnt myself out in 2 weeks. RE Village, I took part in that too, but only for a couple days. That shit was really frustrating. To run around and cheat engine and stuff, and like that thing was a really tough nut to crack. I mean, there's not really many glitches in that game. You've got the dynamite thing. That's about it for like major skips. Dead Space blind playthrough. Well, it's not that blind because I played the game when it came out, right? I failed exams in school playing that game. I know the game, but I pretty much forgot. I guess you can call it a blind playthrough because I literally forgot everything about the game, which is nice. But I can't stream it today because I have to work when it releases. Sucks. I don't have to work whenever Cosmic Shake releases, though. Be there tomorrow? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, now I'm sure I'm gonna get Dead Space Remake. I wanna break the game. Sure. I guess Dist is gonna be up for it as well. Waifu too. We can exchange information. Yeah, the game's layout changed, which is good. I mean, it really seems like so far I've only watched a couple people talk about it that I kind of like and trust their opinions, you know, like Sphere Hunter. And I mean, all of them wildly positive. Wildly positive. One of the best things that I've heard so far is like they took the mechanic from Doom where you can see the enemy's health by looking at their bodies. Because like parts of their body and flesh and all that falls off of them when you hit them. So like the skin falls off, then the flesh, and then you see bones and shit. I always thought that was something unique about Doom that like made Doom so good. And I'm glad they took that idea. Overall, the game really looks good, man. And that, like, not a lot of games need remakes, right? That's the popular opinion right now. But Dead Space 1 needed a fucking remake, dude. The PC port is all kinds of broken. Unplayable for some people, even. And I'm glad they did a good job. The more I talk about it, the more excited do I get. I'm still curious to see what the next Moist challenge will be. Because Moist Critical said he's gonna do the speedrun challenges once a month. It's about time. It would be cool if it was like a trash horror game. That'd be amazing. I want to take part in it once. I mean, I downloaded a mock runner, and then I saw like what craziness people got into, and it wasn't really fun to watch or to play, so I just quit on the first day, but...
You've got every right to be slightly fucked off about it. Because I would be if I cooked that shit.
What's up, Delmar? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Remember that the first door after picking up the weapon does not load and breaks the game in original? Yeah, Dead Space 1 remake. Dead Space 1 remake is needed. It's needed. You could play it on backwards compatible Xbox. That's probably the best way to play it. But like the game just fucking is so broken. I mean, just watch a speedrun of it on PC. It's ridiculous. It's a platformer. It's an out-of-bounds platformer. Imagine how crazy shit would get if Moist set up a challenge on a mainstream game. It's kind of almost scary to think about. Like, imagine he goes like, Silent Hill challenge, or whatever. But it's like, those games are so optimized already, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess you could do it for a game that has like, very little speedrunners, but it's still a AAA game like Horizon Forbidden West or something. But I mean, those games fucking suck. I think it's a great idea to just stick to unknown trash games. Because sometimes those games really get good when you speedrun them. Like, when you look at Devil May Cry 2, Devil May Cry 2 is universally hated by casual players. And for good reason. It's just a lot of bad design choices. I mean, Devil May Cry 2 has some good parts too, but like it just feels very inferior to the other Devil May Crys. But as a speed game, one of the best in the series. It's really good as a speed game. You could say the same thing for Battle for Bikini Bottom. Battle for Bikini Bottom is very popular, and has always been popular, but speedrunning is really what saved the game from going under. The speedrun just turns it into a completely different game. And makes it insanely fun. There might be games out there, and there for sure are games out there which are completely neglected. And super bad as a casual game, but might actually be an insane speedrun. I mean, Amok Runner is the same thing. Amok Runner as a speed game is fucking nuts. Nuts. But will it ever be speedrun again? Like, that shit's over, you just know it. there's no new PBs right now. And there probably won't be. Rehydrated speedrun, thought should I, but then I was like, I have the Epic Games version. Where's the difference? Epic Games is shit run. Where's what? There's a different versions of Rehydrated? I was talking about the original on Xbox, on the original Xbox. That's the version I speedrun. The Rehydrated run looks fun, but it's just that Rehydrated is so much inferior to the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, just in the way everything feels and the tricks you can do. Steam version and Epic. I'm sure Epic doesn't work with the auto splitter. Are you sure? I'm not... I mean, I can see it work with the load remover. Maybe not with the auto splitter, but the load remover should work. It's a very non-complex script, I think. You should give it a try if you really want to speedrun it. It's a cool speedrun, it's just that a lot of people prefer the original game. Rehydrated is just way clunkier. Why are you're not dead?
I've gotta find her.
What's up, Alabaster? How you doing, dude? I gotta close my window. I'm gonna die. I'm in caution right now. Literally yellow health because of the cold. Redeeming daughter during the only game. It's not applicable in. I mean, there's Laura. She's a daughter of someone, right? It's got one of the saddest father-daughter stories. Angela. It's not Harry's daughter, that's true. Just hate when developers patches out everything based on speedrun. Yes, that's the fucking worst. Even if it doesn't affect the casual player's Dying Light 2 is one example of it. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. We're gonna take the ability away from you to play the game how you want to play it. I understand if it's something that would harm casual players. I understand if it's from software, which, by the way, I've heard from someone that Miyazaki just straight up hates speedrunning. But that game also has PvP, and they're trying to balance that shit. And I mean, right now they're doing like PvP exclusive patches, but I do understand that they're just trying to make their game more balanced after the fact, because maybe they didn't realize how powerful some weapons were and how easy it was to play the game casually. That I understand, but if you do something like Dying Light, that there's glitches and exploits or tricks that don't harm casual players at all, and actually make the game more fun, and they're trying to patch it out because they're fucking butthurts cunts. That's shit. That's fucking trash behavior. There's more and more indie games. Dude, there's so many indie games out there which have a speedrun mode. It's so nice to see stuff like that. Like, there are people that understand that speedrunning is another way to play the game and is a way to make the game literally fucking live forever. But they're too arrogant sometimes to see that. I can't slow walk again. I don't know what this is. It happened to me in apartments as well. He wouldn't slow walk. He doesn't take my inputs for slow walking. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What's your problem, dude? It's a much needed break from these games, man, I tell you. I gotta do this without slow walk. This is disgusting. Okay. Patch out all the fun and strangle the game into the crib. Yes. Good idea. Yeah, Celeste is literally made by speedrunners. Celeste is literally made by two people who are speedrunners themselves. It's beautiful. It's so weird. You would think that people understand speedrunning at this point. Like, it's been around for, like, it's been around with an official website and all that for 15 years, 13 years. Whoops. But there's still so much hatred for it. It's so weird. Whoops. Nice. Thank you. Feel bad because I've only ever heard good things about Celeste, but it's also like everything I loathe in a game. Precision platformers make me go incandescent. Try it. Try it. It's a hard game. It's definitely a hard game. I speedran it for like a week or so. Got sub-hour, which is I think 1400th place or something. Was one of my first speed games. One of my later first speed games. Dumb hands and can't do anything. Extremely precise or rhythmic. It's not that bad. You get real satisfaction from beating Celeste. Whoops. It's been a while since I played a rhythmic game. I love platformers, man. It's actually my favorite genre. You wouldn't tell. You couldn't tell. I could play the shittiest 3D platformer or 2D platformer and I'd have fun. I prefer 3D platformers though. It's all horror games and platformers for me. I played Super Mario Sunshine for the first time yesterday and I was having a fucking blast. There's still a lot of them that I never played actually. I haven't played them though because I didn't have a way to play them originally with a GameCube controller. Now that I have a Wii, I can do that. Pick it up. There we go. Underrated Mario game, I guess. Is it underrated though? It doesn't feel like it's underrated. Hollow Knight I never finished because I got so annoyed with getting lost and having to buy the maps. It was so... I got so annoyed by it. And I'm still like, every time I go into my Steam library, I'm like, Hollow Knight? Should I? I guess I just have to find the... I don't know, the feel for it. I have to like really be into it. For the same reason, yeah. You get lost differently than you do in Solo Hill. And it takes so long to get back and shit. Dog ending? I can't do the dog ending now, no. I don't have the item for it. This is a regular any percent run. What's up, KRX? Sunshine gets overshadowed by 64. Yeah, but like in the general spectrum, like Mario games are always just well received, hyped games. There's not really a Mario game that is really underappreciated, right? The way that some games are. It's just the whole franchise is so big. It's like the face of video games, just like Mickey Mouse is the face of Disney. But I do feel like Sunshine gets a little hate compared to other Mario games. And I actually like it more than 64. I think the water mechanic is extremely fun and works really well. Thanks for the good luck, Urex. Literally just chilling, not trying to PB, just playing all the 3 games, but thanks regardless. I have a photographic memory, so that part didn't faze me. Yeah? Yeah, I really have struggled with Hollow Knight. It's worse than the games before
What do
after
you
it,
want,
but it's
James?
like critically acclaimed and a GOAT. Toy Story 2 of
brought you some
Mario games.
flowers.
Toy Story 2 of Mario games.
Want any damn flowers? Want any damn flowers? Already.
Mary,
That was
what are you
good.
saying?
Good timing. Toy Story 2, is that the one where you play as Buzz Lightyear or... and no one else? The one with the green soldiers that you have to fight? Or is that Toy Story 3? Oh, my chat had to reload. Toy Story 2 game is actually cracked. But is that the one where you fight the green soldiers and the questionable racist fight against a Mexican doll? Oh shit.
James.
It's a Mario 64 clone. Then it's Toy Story 2, yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna go pee. Enjoy Mary die again.
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life.
So, are you ready for
In my
daughter?
restless dreams, I see that town,
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again
You
someday.
hated me? Get the fuck out of here.
But you
Piece of
never
shit.
did.
Piece of shit.
You've got every right to be slightly
I'm
fucked
alone
off
there
about it.
now.
Because I would be if I cooked that shit.
Alright then. Bye, Silent Hill 2. Goodbye. Made an N64-like game? Really? What's it called? What's it about? Can I try it? Tell me all about it. What is it about though? Or what kind of game is it? Captain Corgo. Corgo is a dog race, right? Oops, sorry. Endless runner type arcade game. Interesting. Interesting. Interest. Alright, we'll do the glitchless run. Live split, please. You can send me a link to the DM, please. Otherwise it probably gets auto-modded. What's the ship called in Dead Space? Ishimura, right? Ishimura. Yeah, I am excited. I am excited. Silent Hill 3 will always stay my favorite in the series, man. It already feels really good to play it. I fucking love this game. It's also nice to have something to play with keyboard. I mean, this game just feels so good to play. It's all so smooth. It looks gorgeous. It's just the best, dude. It's got such a good story, too. Oh, I don't have to pick this up. This is not normal. This is easy mode. Nice. Fuck. Imagine being able to move when you want to. Yep. Silent Hill 3 is a fucking fever dream, man. It's a fever dream for movement. I would rather see Silent Hill 1 or 3 remake than Silent Hill 2. A lot of people feel that way. The thing is, Silent Hill 1 remake wasn't in the cards because there already is one. Even though it's a reboot. And a lot of people didn't like it, but there already is a remade version of Silent Hill 1, which is Shattered Memories, so... I mean, there's 2 remakes, so... there will be 1 and 3 remake for sure. And they can't make 3 remake without making 1 remake first, right? You can try and send it to me on Discord, KRX, if you want to. Remake Silent Hill 4 too? I mean, eventually, right? Everything gets remade. But probably like in the year 2030. Or 2040 or something. But I mean, the GOG version is gorgeous, so... It's just a matter of time when people think Silent Hill 4 GOG version is not gorgeous anymore, which is probably in a couple months. But before they actually remake the game, I mean, a lot of time will have to pass, I feel like. In 2050, our kids can play with Resident Evil 2 remake, reboot, rethink. Yeah. Re. I mean, there's always gonna be remakes. There's gonna be an Elden Ring remake. In 2080 or something. The thing is just, will the world exist at that point? Or will we finally have eliminated all human life on Earth? Humiliated? I mean, annihilated. Feels like every developer riding on that remake bandwagon recently, even if it's newer games. It's not even recently, it's like the last 10 years. It's a relatively safe bet, that's why they're all making it. You already got the game, so you don't have to think of a new one, and you just make it pretty. And work better. But sometimes that shit fucks up everything. Like, look at Demon's Souls remake. Demon's Souls remake is an example of how to not make a fucking remake. They destroyed the soul of Demon's Souls, and it's hurtful to the original Demon's Souls because now people take Demon's Souls 2020 as a definitive way to play the game, and it's fucking... it's got no heart. The art direction is insanely bad. They removed some sounds of the game that really added to the atmosphere. They put music in where there's not supposed to be any music. They fucking did so much shit to it. It's insanely sad, actually, and people liked it because people haven't played the original. Like, there's a lot of examples these days where remakes just go to shit, but most of the time it works out fairly well. Like, Rehydrated, it's mostly positively received, but it's really hated by the people that still play the original game. It's just that there's no preserved way of playing the original SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom because there's no backwards compatibility for it yet. Past 360. So like the only way to play if you don't have a original Xbox or a 360 is to play it on Steam, the remake. Yeah, there's a video that came out 2 days ago. I forget the name of the person, of the YouTuber, but they fucking hit it on the point. They hit it in every way. Like, I couldn't articulate what I didn't like about Demon's Souls until I watched that video, and it's fucking 100% what he says. I think the game is called I Don't Like Demon's Souls Remake, which is very edgy. But he's absolutely fucking right in every regard what he says. And it really makes you appreciate the original game again. I recommend that video for sure. I think it's literally called I Don't Like Demon's Souls Remake. Yes. They also reused, like, assets. They reused character models from other Souls games for boss design. It's such an arrogant way of remaking a game. Like, the developer of... The head developer of Bluepoint, when they remade Demon's Souls, he stated that what they want to do with the remake is for players that, you know, really loved Demon's Souls and then they go back to the game, to the original that is, and then they're like, oh, this wasn't like my first experience of the game. This has actually aged very badly, and they tried to they tried for the remake to be that introductory feeling again. That, oh yeah, this is just as good as I remember. Which is basically a way of saying it. Demon's Souls, the original, sucks. It goes to show you that like the developer himself loved Demon's Souls and then went back to the original and was like, oh, this isn't that good. I'm gonna try and make it better my way. Which is absolutely disrespectful. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. That's exactly the wrong way to go about the game. If you don't even like the original, don't make the remake for it. Yeah, they ruined random shit for no reason. There was nothing wrong with it. Like, there's a scene in Demon's Souls where you're in that prison. You know, that really depressing prison with all the prison cells and stuff. And normally, once you pass a certain point of the prison, you hear a agonizing scream, and then you hear a voice singing, but it's only like a couple words, and then you don't hear the voice again, it goes faint again. In the remake, you don't hear the scream, there's only the woman singing. And the woman singing is actually the most beautiful and the only beautiful, nice song that plays in the entire game, because the game doesn't have music. And the song actually in the original only plays once you finish the game. So now you have a game that is very depressing and very monotone and very sad. And at the end of the game, once you beat it, you hear this beautiful female voice singing. It hits different, man. And in the remake, you just hear it in at the start of the game, pretty much. So like the ending doesn't affect you at all. Yeah, they ruined his death scream too. It's just all kinds of fucked. Demon's Souls remake. They completely missed the point. They missed the blue point. The new boss music, yeah, it's just fucked, man. They even like redid Borlataria Palace. It used to be just a burg, just a castle that's strictly there for defense. And they made it into this, quote-unquote, beautiful gothic style. Like, it's a completely different era. Kind of reminds me of RE3 remake and how bad it was compared to the original. It was bad compared to the original in a casual sense, but I really enjoyed speedrunning the game. Like, functionally as its own game, RE3 remake was really, really good. The dodge mechanic worked out really well. The gameplay was really good. Of course it missed. It completely missed the point of the original. But like, as a standalone game, it was pretty good. Yeah, speedrun looks really fun. The speedrun is really fun. It's more fun than RE2 remake. I did both of them. Especially the enemy fights are super fun to route out and like learn and do. It's got a nice categories as well and shit. Demon's Souls remake feels like a beautiful suit that hasn't been fitted at all. Yeah. Feels like a suit that is like all kinds of itchy. It's like a nice sweater, like a beautiful sweater that is extremely itchy. Swamp Walk Ring. It's just a shit game. Demon's Souls remake is just an example of how to not make a remake. How to fuck up a remake. And it still sold so many copies because PS5 doesn't have games. And Demon's Souls is not preserved. And it's not preserved now. It's tainted by this atrocity that is Demon's Souls Remake. Now people will remember Demon's Souls Remake before they remember the original game. Instead of making a nice port for the original game on PC or something. It's really sad. A remake is supposed to kind of preserve the game and make it more accessible. And update it, but it's not supposed to hurt the original. Yeah, I speedran Demon's Souls on emulator. You can make it look insane. And there's a 60 FPS patch as well, and it works perfectly, especially nowadays, because they put so much work in PS3 emulation. I mean, the amount of time that people put into emulation progress with no pay, with only like donations and stuff, is ridiculous. They should literally get paid by the developers of the original game, because they preserve those games better than they can do it. Dark Souls Remastered was really critical and also utterly pointless. It's a good way to put it. 60 FPS is nice, but we didn't really need it. I feel like Bloodborne would benefit more of the 60 FPS. It is 99% the same. The speedruns are very different though. Because there are wrong warps you can do in Remastered that you can't do in the original, which are really fun to do and actually insanely broken. Still have the Prepare to Die edition on Steam? Me too, brother. Me too. It's funny how I got to Dark Souls 1. I was video game shopping back in 2011. And I chose Doom 3. The disc version. Physical copy for PC. And it flat out just didn't work. So I returned the game and I got like a... Okay, you can pick out another game, so I picked Dark Souls. That's how I came to play Dark Souls. And Dark Souls was my first Souls-like game. It was my first Souls game. I played Demon's Souls immediately after that one. I got Dark Souls and Kid Icarus the same time. I don't know Kid Icarus. I've heard about it, I think, but there's no picture in my mind. I don't know what type of game it is. Played like 10 hours of Kid Icarus, tried Dark Souls, never played Kid Icarus again. One of my coworkers, he downloaded Elden Ring a year ago when it came out and never played it, and he's never played a Souls game before. And I really made him like, dude, you need to try it, And now he's like, yeah, it's my favorite game. And now he's like, I want to try the other From Software games and see, because if it's anywhere near like Elden Ring, I'm gonna love that company so much. And I'm actually kind of afraid that he's just not gonna like them. I can see him liking Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 because they're more modern and they're really nice to play. But I feel like he's probably not gonna like enjoy them as much. I mean, obviously, fucking Elden Ring is perfect in almost every regard. But like, if you try Elden Ring and then go to, and you never played another Souls game, and then you just go and try Dark Souls 1, I can't see you liking it. What's up, Total Mental? Yeah, I love the jankiness too, Alabaster, but I grew up with it. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's a nostalgic attachment to the jank of a game that new players of the game do not appreciate it, and it would even be weird if they did, almost. The one thing I have to pick up, I didn't pick up. Dark Souls 2 has never made me feel worse than any other game. I like Dark Souls 2, but what I really appreciated about Dark Souls 2 was the PvP. Because a friend of mine and I just fucking ganked the fuck out of people. Oh, wrong way. But I mean, unanimously people agree Dark Souls 2 is the worst in the series. And everyone that tries to argue that is... they cannot be trusted. Simply are contrarian. It feels gross to play. That's the perfect... That's the perfect word for it. It's just gross. It's just gross. Whoops. Thanks for the good luck liking. We're just chilling though. No PB attempts.
Dude, what a rush! What a rush!
I need to lower the volume on that one. It always frightens me. So if we is such a rush, it is. It's the best one. It's the best fucking Silent Hill game. This feels so good. Like, I didn't even have fun running Silent Hill 1 and 2 earlier. I'm having a blast right now. I haven't played Downpour yet, nor do I plan on playing it because it's got unskippable cutscenes and that's the only reason why. I need to finish Homecoming still, and Origins. I like Origins. I actually do like Origins. It was my first Silent Hill, but I never finished it because I didn't appreciate survival horror games back then when it came out for PSP, but it's actually a good game. Yeah, it's perfectly acceptable. That's a good way to put it. It's like, oh yeah, it's fun. Yeah. It's fun. Play Origins on stream. I'm gonna run that game on stream eventually. I almost played it casually today, but then I decided to just do a Trilogy run. I should just use this, right? Yeah. Got him. It's like eating saltines in tap water. Kind of. Origins is a scary game to play alone. It is. It's for sure the scariest game on the PlayStation Portable. It's, you know how hard it is to convey horror on that small of a screen? That's the game for it. That's the game you play on the PSP in bed at night. before school. It's beautiful. I played only half of it as a kid, though. I think I lost the disc. Remember the disc? The disc inside that weird case you put at in the back of your PSP. Fucking hilarious. But right now, what I'm playing it on is my PSTV. If you don't know, PSTV is a stationary Vita. UMDs are fun. Remember UMD movies? Like you could buy actual movies on your UMD. You would watch it whenever you were on a school trip. Shit. Game was super bad on UMD. That's such an early 2000 thing, man. Oh wait, I don't use my cursor for this. What's the code again? Oh yeah. I just played Silent Hill 2. Callisto Shitocall? I mean, that shit is fucking... I've heard from people though... 1, 2, 1, 4... I've heard from people though that it was still decent regardless. But like, that's another game that I'm never gonna play because it's got unskippable cutscenes. So why buy it? You're only gonna play it one time. I'm not supporting games that don't have skippable cutscenes unless the cutscenes are very short, like Dead Space. Whoops. Yeah, it wasn't even like... UMDs weren't even ready yet, so to speak. It was not fleshed out. The bastard child between eras, yeah. One 1597 1597 1597. I mean, I would argue that Forspoken is better than Callisto Protocol. At least sometimes the combat in Forspoken resembles fun. I mean, Callisto Protocol too, but there's not a lot to do. Like, there is cool combat in Callisto Protocol, but they don't let you do it enough because they're more concerned about story and cutscenes. What's up, Drasky? How you doing, mate? Last break of the night and I'm off for the weekend. Fuck yeah, man! Yes. Sounds like RE6. Kinda true. It's R2, R2, R2. What? Callisto Protocol or Forspoken? Because Forspoken looks like a game where you press more buttons than Callisto Protocol. Callisto? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. That's nice, Drasky. I gotta work today. But I'm one day off then, and then I gotta work again. A very long shift on Sunday, and then I'm 3 days off again. It sucks because I have to work as Dead Space is releasing, but... At least that way I can stream it tomorrow first thing. The RE6 is just a fucking mess. It's slightly fun when you play it with a friend, though. It will be there when you get back? Yeah, but it's gonna be 12 a.m. Snappy Nunu time. Casual run and then speedrun. Hopefully speedrun. Hopefully. Casual for sure, but yeah, under certain conditions. Also speedrun. If there's more, if they put more cutscenes in the game, for example, that are not skippable, as there already are, then no speedrun. But I don't think they are. I mean, if they just flat out make the cutscene skippable, that's all you're gonna see on this channel. But they're not. The original doesn't have skippable cutscenes, but they're short. They are short. They are. Never really liked 1 gameplay, I liked 2 the most, and 3 was meh. Well, they made it so you can choose between the Dead Space 1 and 2 control scheme and feel. Like, so far, not only have I heard from people that I like that Dead Space remake is good, but I've heard that it's like incredibly good. Like, it's just the perfect remake. So I have high hopes, but I try to keep them low. I never finished I want to say Dark Souls. There's too many games that are like DS. I never finished Dead Space 2. There was something severely wrong with it to me. I don't know what it was. Nice swim. I just don't fuck with the swim. It'll set the standards. It's always good if a remake releases, that's really good, yeah. Forspoken came out, I just got an ad for it. And it's getting memed. Hard. But I've watched people play Forspoken, and I mean, the cutscenes are not skippable, so it's a trash, garbage, diarrhea shit game. But the gameplay sometimes resembles something that looks fun. You know? It's definitely way more expensive than it should be. It's more like a $30 game, but it's not as bad as Callisto Protocol. If you want to compare apples to oranges. Totally generic action fantasy game with impossible shit writing. Yes, it is. But it's also dumb fun sometimes. It's cringe and shitty in a way that's funny, which means it's at least got something going for it. It's trash dog shit diarrhea game. I love the word diarrhea. It's very fun to say. If you didn't know what it was, if you're like not an English speaker, it actually sounds like a beautiful word. Do you know what the most beautiful language? I don't know who rates that shit. I don't know who decides what the most beautiful word in the English language is, but do you know what the most beautiful word in the English language is, according to experts? It's cellar door. Cellar door. Which, granted, it's two words actually, right? You don't write them completely. I would have guessed cunt. That's for British people. If you would ask British people alone, that's the answer. Sup, Cornolio? I'm still waiting for a game to come out that's called Cellar Door. I'm still waiting for a game that's called Cunt. Just cunt. You couldn't make that game, but why not? Not the Brits, the Aussies, both of them. They really appreciate the C word. The cunt word. Favorite English word is bacon. Bacon is nice. It immediately puts saliva in my mouth. Saying the word chocolate is another very nice one. Chocolate. Even though it's not an English word. Technically. Right? It's Aztec. It's an Aztec Mayan word. One of those. There's also some phrases where no one really knows what it means, like, in and of itself. Like, huh? I guess I understand it, but I'm not sure. In and of itself. Languages are funny. The meaning is good, not the word itself, that's true. It's so normal to them, the king and former queen probably uses it. I can see the queen go, don't be a cunt. Don't be a cunt. Stop being such a cunt, Harry. The queen is actually speedrunning Cell Hill 1.
You've got every right to be slightly fucked off about it. Because I would be if I cooked that shit.
I had to.
Oh, Gordon.
Anyway, I'm lying. It's all
Gordon.
just a joke.
It's fucking bland, mate.
I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is only
It's like Gandhi's
one
flip-flops.
person died.
Pure entertainment, that guy. Pure entertainment.
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here
She has to pee.
after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know.
Going crazy.
Where is the
Path to heaven. Where is the path to Silent Hill 2 Remake release date?
This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
The Chuck Norris of food, the John Wick of the kitchen.
Please come back anytime. Or if you
I learned some stuff from him. I think he's a funny person. And apparently very wholesome in real life.
be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them.
2 hours left? Until what? Oh, nice. 2 hours feels good. If you only got 2 hours left from work. Yeah. Shit. Ah, fucking Christ, daughter. Come on, daughter. Oh, whoops. Jesus Christ. What am I doing, dude? Pick up the item. Brain fart. Farted. Reinstalled Gears of War 1 Remastered and I'm so excited to play when I get home. I was contemplating installing the original versus this, but I've never seen the remaster. It's way better. It is. But it actually is better on Series X/S than it is on PC. The PC Ultimate Edition is actually kind of bad. For some reason. It's just inferior. The game runs at lower FPS and shit. There's like hiccups and lag and fucking... But yeah, Ultimate plays really nicely on Xbox Series X. I played it the other day, actually. I fucking love Gears of War. Still need to play 2 and 3. Gears of War is one of those games where you're like, should I play the game again? I played it as a kid, maybe I'm still gonna like it. Fuck it, let's just try it, and then all of a sudden like 4 hours have passed. And you're like, boom! Boom! Ha 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 ha! You go evil on those bitches. Boom! And you only end up using the shotgun and the fucking rifle that can saw people in half. It's just so fucking good. There are Polish workers outside, and you can hear them, I guess. Don't understand anything of what they say, but they're loud, I guess. My tribe can be very loud. It's not exactly the same tribe, but it's just us Slavic people are very loud when we work. You're Polish? Yeah. Kurwa, they're saying that? Hilarious. Hilarious. Same for Serbian people. Which is my tribe. My tribe! Oh wait, I don't have to wait for her to attack. This isn't normal. Grounded? The game with the realistic insects. I'm afraid to play the game. Which makes it a horror game for me, but I haven't tried it yet. Is it good? What's up, Checkmate? How you doing? Good to see you. Stop! There we go. Yo! Mean. And they're drunk as fuck. The thing is, they literally work, like, sometimes construction workers literally, or most of the time, work better when they are drunk. You should be thankful that they're drunk. They're doing a better job. Played the beta demo thing a while back, but I recently installed it. The full game is only 9 GB. Heard nothing but good things about the full game, like the beta. I need to try it. I need to try Grounded. It will terrify the fuck out of me because it's got insects and they're not just funny, cartoonish bug snacks type of insects. They're actually like kind of realistic, right? What's up, Godzilla? So generally talking, are you guys excited for Dead Space Remake, or do you just not care at all? Are we gonna have some Dead Space fun, or are you like, I can't be bothered? Excited. Yeah, I failed some tests and exams as a kid because of Dead Space. I actually think next to Bloodborne, it's the only game that I got the Platinum Trophy in. Personally don't care, just too new of a game to deserve a remake. You can argue that, but there's a counter argument for that. You probably haven't played the original game on PC in a while, because it's dog shit. For PC, it's good that there is a remake, actually. Because the 360 version just works better. The PC version literally just breaks for people. And makes it unplayable. It's almost as bad as Homecoming, but actually not even close as bad as Homecoming, but it is a challenge sometimes to run the game properly, and you can't all tab out of it. It just crashes the game and shit. Like, it really actually kind of needed a remake, honestly. And 2008 is not that young, but I do understand your point still. I didn't care about Dead Space Remake up until today. Now that it's coming out, I'm like, actually... And now that, like, a lot of people are talking about how good it is... And I literally haven't touched the game in... Well, I touched the game fucking 2 years ago and couldn't play it on my PC. But I haven't played the game since it came out. And not only is it faithful, but it also like generally improves on stuff that wasn't as good. Which is the only right way to make a remake. Teenager Dizzy? Yes, I was 13 or 14 when I played it the first time. Not sure if I was on 360 or PS3, but I think I was 360. Before it got the red ring of death. As far as I know, those things have been improved, Viking. Even the sound design. It's still the same, but it's improved. Faithful is overrated? I think so too. There's a difference between trying a few new things and turning Final Fantasy VII into Kingdom Hearts. Yikes. Yikesies. What's up, Ricky? Yikes. I'm not in the Final Fantasy game, but I feel for Final Fantasy fans. Alright, Drasky. Have a nice day off. And a nice weekend. Enjoy it, brother. Oh. Just open the door. Oh my god, I just broke all my fingers. You could probably hear it, I'm sorry. I popped the fuck out of those.
What are you doing? Dad. She is nearly here.
Halo 2 Anniversary was a perfect remake because they changed nothing and even kept the game engine, and they all did was pretty graphics. Yeah, I ended up, probably a lot of people, like, you play the remastered graphics, but you can actually switch seamlessly between the two graphics. Oh, that's not Master... You're not talking about Master Chief, right? You're talking about Anniversary. Yeah, I haven't played that one. But what I liked about Master Chief Collection was that you can just switch between the graphics. And I ended up playing the old graphics because you can see enemies in that one. Yeah, like you literally can't see what's going on the modern graphics. They're literally so ugly.
Looks like God didn't make it.
Looks like God didn't make it. I love how she says it. She's so bratty. I fucking love Heather. Looks like God didn't make it, bitch. Best character in the entire franchise. Looks like God didn't make it. Germany censors more shit than the US does, by the way, if you didn't know. Germany censors a lot. It was really bad a couple years ago, but they're still censoring the fuck out of games sometimes. Up until recently, some games wouldn't even come out in Germany. Can't be more censorship in China. Oh my god, have you seen the fucking... Have you seen... Fucking Jesus. That the World of Warcraft servers were taken down in China. And like all the players in the last moment before it happened made like a huge like fireworks, and all of them gathered in one place and made fireworks and shit. It's sad and heartwarming at the same time. It's such shit, man. Some of those people actually fucking made friends. A lot of people made friends over World of Warcraft, and now they're just not allowed to play the game anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if some people actually got hardcore depression right now because of it.
Is that the end?
She kicked the shit out of that thing, yeah.
I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Alright, GG. All 3 games in 2 hours and 37 minutes. It's not that bad. I even watched some of the cutscenes.
Dad.
You can probably go 2 hours and 10 minutes or some shit. You could probably sub 2 hour this. No, you can't. You literally cannot. If this was China, every NPC would be a loaf of bread. China hates skeletons in games? Really? Alright, GG. Jizzle. Jizz, come. Let's see who's online. While we watch the last 2 cutscenes that are arguably some of the best ever made. The blondes cutscene. You're not allowed to depict dead things in China, including skeletons. That's fucking so crazy.
Really over.
Not yet.
Well, when in Rome, I don't know.
Oh. Just a joke.
Maybe it's still lighting, but she looks 40 here.
You've got terrible taste.
Sorry.
Well,
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that.
they
I'm not
did
hiding.
try to make detailed faces, and they did a pretty good job. Like, that was not a thing back then, right? I would argue this was the best game for facial expression.
The name my father gave me.
You're gonna let
She got older during the game based on all the stress.
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Don't you think blondes have more fun? Love you, Heather. You're the best. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave you with... There's not a lot of people online at this moment. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with my Aussie friend, Desmond. He's doing Ratchet and Clank 1 any % speedruns, which are crazy. Go watch it. I'm probably gonna take a break from Silent Hill. Probably gonna take a break from Silent Hill for a little while I explore other games and maybe other genres. Dead Space Remake and SpongeBob Cosmic Shake when it comes out. If you're there for that, that'd be great. And otherwise, I'll see you at the Ishimura, I guess. You have a great day or a great night wherever you are. You guys have a good one. Bye bye.